Have you ever felt your life shift quietly? Like something invisible rearranged the way you think, the way you feel. No dramatic moment, no obvious sign, just a subtle new clarity. That happened to me after pressing play on a strange audio track I barely noticed. It had no words I could hear, no melody I remembered, just a low hum and a feeling I couldn't explain. But a few weeks later, I was making better choices, setting stronger boundaries, and thinking thoughts I hadn't planted on purpose. That was the moment I realized maybe my subconscious had been listening all along. And maybe yours is too. So what is subliminal audio really? Subliminal audio refers to sound messages that bypass your conscious mind and speak directly to your subconscious. They're usually embedded below the threshold of normal hearing, masked by music, nature sounds, or white noise. You won't hear the affirmations, but your subconscious might. It's like planting seeds in the soil of your mind, without the usual resistance. This technique has fascinated scientists and self-help seekers for decades. From pop culture myths about backmasked rock songs to real-life advertising bans in the 1970s, subliminal messaging has always walked the line between fascination and fear. But in the world of personal growth, it's quietly gaining ground. Because what if change doesn't have to be loud? What if real transformation is silent? Let's break down the science. Psychologists define subliminal perception as the brain's ability to absorb information without conscious awareness. Studies show that even flashes of words or images shown from milliseconds can shape preferences, influence decisions, and prime emotional responses. In one famous experiment, researchers exposed participants to subliminal words associated with aging. The result? They walked more slowly afterward. Another study showed that positive subliminal messages could boost self-esteem and even reduce anxiety. The subconscious mind is a sponge. It doesn't need volume, it just needs repetition. That's why subliminal audio works best over time, not through one dramatic moment, but through quiet consistency. A drop becomes a river. So how is this used in real life? Today, thousands of people use subliminal tracks to improve specific areas of their lives. Confidence before interviews or public speaking, focus and memory while studying, motivation to work out or eat better, easing anxiety, fear, or trauma, attracting abundance and prosperity while sleeping. Entire playlists are dedicated to subliminals for wealth, love, healing, even body transformation. And while some results sound too good to be true, testimonials pour in daily. One woman claimed she manifested $5,000 after 1 week of listening to a money subliminal every night. Another said she finally left a toxic relationship after months of reinforcing affirmations like, "I am worthy of love," in her subconscious. Is it placebo? Is it real? Or is the line between them much thinner than we think? Here's where the conversation deepens. If we can influence thoughts without awareness, where does that power end? Used responsibly, subliminal audio can empower healing, growth, and self-reclamation.
Used unethically, it opens the door to manipulation. That's why consent and intention matter. You should always know what messages are being delivered. Check the source, read the script, trust your intuition. Because your subconscious is powerful, but also vulnerable. What you feed it will shape what you believe, and what you believe becomes how you live. This is not something to fear, it's something to honor. When used with love, clarity, and choice, subliminal audio becomes a quiet revolution. So, here we are, at the edge of science and soul, where psychology meets spirituality, and where a whisper might be more powerful than a scream. You don't have to believe in magic. You just have to be open to the possibility that your mind is always listening, that change doesn't require effort, only alignment. Want to try it? Start with something gentle. Listen to an audio you trust, one that feels safe. Let it play while you sleep. Don't try too hard, just allow. And then observe what shifts. Not overnight, not suddenly, but steadily, like a river carving a new path. If this moved something in you, share your story in the comments. And if you're curious about what else your subconscious might be ready to hear, subscribe. Because sometimes the most powerful messages are the ones we never hear.